Imagine scrolling through your feed, reminiscing about carefree days at Disney World, exploring forgotten movie sets from classics like Back to the Future or Star Wars, and suddenly the man who brought those memories alive is gone. Forever. Welcome back to Xplained Daily, where we dive into stories that hit close to home. Today, we're talking about a heartbreaking loss in the YouTube world. Adam the Woo has passed away at just 51. If you're over 45 and hold tight to those golden era memories, this one hurts. Stay with me as we look at who Adam was, why his videos felt like a time machine to our past, and how fans around the world are remembering him. For many of us, Adam the Woo, whose real name was David Adam Williams, wasn't just a YouTuber. He was a guide, a familiar face leading us through the forgotten corners of America. Born in 1974, Adam grew up in the age of VHS tapes, arcades, and family road trips. The same world many of us remember vividly. He turned nostalgia into a mission. Through his vlogs, he explored abandoned malls, roadside attractions, old diners, classic film locations, and theme parks that shaped our youth. Over time, more than 750,000 people subscribed, not just to watch places, but to relive feelings. Those trips through old Hollywood backlots or Disney's lesser-known corners didn't feel like sightseeing. They felt personal, like being reminded of who we were when life felt simpler. Adam had a way of slowing things down, letting moments breathe, and that's why his videos connected so deeply. For viewers in their 60s and beyond, his Disney content often sparked memories of early family vacations in the 1970s and 1980s, back when the parks felt smaller and the magic felt untouched. For those in their 40s and 50s, his dives into pop culture relics hit a perfect nostalgic nerve. He wasn't just showing locations. He was bringing emotions back to life. One fan shared that Adam's visit to the Jaws filming site took him straight back to watching the movie with his father in the mid-1970s. Another said Adam's abandoned theme park videos mirrored the childhood dreams they never forgot. Adam lived in Celebration, Florida, the carefully designed town created by Disney. For many fans, that felt symbolic. He lived inside the very world he loved to explore. A place built on imagination, memory, and optimism. Then, without warning, everything stopped. On December 22, 2025, Adam was found at his home in Celebration. At first, details were unclear, and concern quickly turned into shock across social media. Fans waited, hoping for answers. Those answers eventually came. The official cause of death was atherosclerotic and hypertensive cardiovascular disease. In simple terms, a heart attack during his sleep, with obesity listed as a contributing factor. The manner of death was ruled natural. There was no dramatic ending, no public struggle, just a quiet loss that stunned everyone who felt like they knew him. His father, Jim Williams, later shared that Adam likely didn't even know he had serious health issues. He had plans, big ones. More travel, more stories, more adventures waiting to be filmed. What makes the loss even harder to process is that Adam's final video was uploaded just one day earlier. A cheerful visit to Walt Disney World with the Grinch. Smiling, laughing, signing off with his usual upbeat energy, unaware it would be his final goodbye. For many watching now, that moment feels haunting. A reminder that life doesn't always send warnings. Especially for those of us who think we still have time. Since the news broke, tributes have poured in from fans and fellow creators alike. Messages of gratitude, heartbreak, and reflection continue to fill comment sections and social feeds. One longtime subscriber wrote that Adam taught him to appreciate the old America he grew up with. The diners, the drive-ins, the forgotten roadside stops. Another said Adam's videos encouraged him to slow down and explore places he had passed his whole life without noticing. In a world dominated by fast clips and endless scrolling, Adam's long-form videos felt different. They felt like sitting with an old friend. No rush, no pressure, just memories and curiosity. That's his legacy. Not just the places he visited, but the way he reminded us to value experiences before they disappear. to revisit memories while we still can, to explore while our bodies allow us to. If you watched Adam the Woo, think about the video that stayed with you the longest. Maybe it reminded you of a trip you took decades ago. Maybe it made you smile when you needed it most. As we say goodbye to Adam the Woo, we remember the joy he brought into our lives. He gave us a bridge to the past that made the present feel warmer. Rest in peace, Adam. Your adventures live on. If this story touched you, like the video, share it with someone who loves nostalgia and subscribe to Xplained daily for more stories that matter to us. We share new videos every day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.